Hey guys, thank you for joining me today on Godspot. I want to talk about the power of small wins each day. Luke 15 verse 10, Jesus is speaking. He says, in the same way there is joy in the presence of God's people over one sinner who repents. So Jesus has been unpacking some stories about the power of one. He's been talking about the lost coin, the lost lamb, and also the lost son. And then he talks about all of heaven rejoicing over one. He's trying to give you an understanding about small wins and how it sends a ripple effect through heaven of joy and celebration. Now, in contrast to this, we live in a world that's all about big wins. It's all about large crowds. The bigger the crowd, the better. The bigger the income, the better the lifestyle. It's all about big, even big cars, big trucks, and there's even problems with that. But here we see that Jesus is trying to get you and I to understand the power of small wins, that all of heaven rejoices over the one. And it's interesting, he doesn't say the multitudes. And there are multitudes of people who make a decision for Christ, but he says it's all about the one. It was Charles Duhigg, who's an author of The Power of Habit, or Duhigg, I don't know if I pronounce it right. It says small wins are a way of practicing how to be more effective, but also how to savor life. So here's the thing. Every day you have a win that's celebrating. And I think it's really important that you look at your life, unpack it a little bit, and learn to celebrate wins, no matter how small they are, because they're really important. By acknowledging these wins, no matter how small they are, it gives you a sense of purpose, direction, and even an accomplishment. You know, we have these goals, and they're really usually long-term, 1 year to 5 year goals. And unless we celebrate the small wins of the day, we'll never achieve the moment we're looking for in goals. It's all about daily wins. So there's 3 daily wins I want to consider with you. Number 1, everyone needs a physical win. What do I mean by this? It's a win of exercise. Whether you go walking in the morning, I love walking. I walk about 2 kilometers, 2.5 kilometers every morning. I do this for about 30 minutes. And when I get out of bed and do this, it's a real win for me to achieve this, and I keep doing it. Other people like running. It's physical exercise, and I really enjoy. When I was younger, I used to do this a lot. Weightlifting, working out the gym, swimming, whatever it may be. Simply for you, it might be even getting out of your chair or even getting out of bed every morning. Whatever it is, you need to look for a physical win, and you need to celebrate when you achieve it. Secondly, you need a mental win. What's a mental win? Well, I think it's when you do things to stimulate your brain, such as reading, whether it be on social media, whether it be on a news article online, or even a paper book in front of you. It doesn't really matter. As long as you're reading something, I think that's a win. And so when I sit down, I pick up a book and I read a chapter, if I can do that daily, I celebrate that win. I enjoy that. I get myself a hot cup of coffee and maybe a little biscuit or something to have with it. But wins are important. It could be writing. Simple as writing things down. Every morning I sit down and I write a list of things I want to achieve that day. And I celebrate the fact that when I get it all done, it's fantastic. And then I just move. I'm a bit flexible. I just move it to the next day if I didn't achieve it today. Learning is important. Learning, doing a course. I spent a day just last week. It was from 9 o'clock in the morning to 4:30 as a self-development day. And I got some wins out of that. I celebrated some takeaways out of that, and it really helped me. Thirdly, I think it's really important is a spiritual win. A spiritual win can come through putting a time aside each day for devotion, for prayer, for reading the Bible, and just spending time with God. Maybe studying, you find something interesting about the things of God, or just growing spiritually in the knowledge of who you are in light of all that's happening around you, especially in light of what Jesus has done for you. And remember this, when you celebrate a win, your brain loves rewards. And that's why you should celebrate a win. It creates a healthy, positive mindset. So my challenge for you today is take a moment every day, reflect, and look for the wins, no matter how small they are, celebrate them. All of heaven celebrated over one sinner. Thank you for listening. Hit the like button, share it with someone else. Have a great day.